With these truly big questions setting the scene, we next hear from Professor Shoaib Ahmed Malik, lecturer on science and religion at Edinburgh University, and a member of the team behind the project this podcast stems from. Along with Professor Davies, he places the question of ultimate purpose at the heart of knowledge seeking.
I think the central aim of acquiring knowledge is to be able to know your purpose. At least that's the way it's viewed in Islam. In that you have praiseworthy knowledge and you have blameworthy knowledge. And then there's knowledge that is neither of the two, it's just neutral. So, since the very purpose within Islam is to worship God, it really is to worship God. That is the most praiseworthy knowledge that you can obtain. Hence why, theology was treated very seriously, philosophy was treated very seriously. And anything that worked towards those goals was always thought as a means to a higher intention. That's why you have like a hierarchy of knowledge. You have a hierarchy of disciplines as well, with metaphysics at the very, very top. So I would say that, at least from a classical lens, contemporary setup of knowledge is very fragmented. And missing here really is that hierarchy of knowledge that was so embedded in traditional learning centers. And I'm speaking across all the traditional classical modes of learning, be it in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. You always had an understanding that every single discipline that you're learning is part of a whole, it's part of a system.
And that hierarchy of knowledge forming a holistic system is an important concept we'll return to later in more detail. Usama Javed Mirza, another member of our project team, joins us from the University of Cambridge, where he is a doctoral researcher and Gates Cambridge scholar. He also echoes the importance of purpose.
I think central is this idea that for a Muslim, science should be an act of worship. In fact, all knowledge seeking should be an act of worship because the Quran and the Sunnah are very explicit that you should go out of your way to seek knowledge that is beneficial to society. So this is lost in us because most of us are doing the study of science for passing our final exams and going up the corporate ladder and getting jobs, as opposed to thinking about this being an act that pleases Allah and that could be of benefit to larger society.
فتعالى الله الملك الحق ولا تعجل بالقرآن من قبل أن يقضى إليك وحيه وقل رب زدني علما.
O Prophet, do not rush to recite before the revelation is fully complete, but say, Lord, increase me in knowledge.